Q8217. A helicopter in forward flight, cruise configuration, changes direction by A. Varying the pitch of the main rotor blades. B. Changing rotor RPM. C. Tilting the main rotor disc in the desired direction. The correct answer is C. In a helicopter, changing the direction in forward flight, cruise configuration is achieved by tilting the main rotor disc in the desired direction. This is accomplished through the cyclic pitch control, which allows the pilot to vary the pitch of the main rotor blades as they rotate. By changing the pitch of the rotor blades at different positions around the rotor disc, the lift generated by the rotor can be varied, causing the helicopter to tilt and change its direction of flight. This cyclic pitch control provides directional control in forward flight and allows the pilot to maneuver the helicopter in different directions. Q8218. The purpose in checking main rotor blade tracking is to determine the A. Relative position of the blades during rotation. B. Flight path of the blades during rotation. C. Extent of an out-of-balance condition during rotation. The correct answer is A. The purpose in checking main rotor blade tracking is to determine the relative position of the blades during rotation. This is important to ensure that the blades are not hitting each other or the helicopter fuselage. Blade tracking is also important for ensuring that the helicopter flies smoothly and efficiently. Q8219. In a hovering helicopter equipped with a tail rotor, directional control is maintained by A. Changing the tail rotor RPM. B. Tilting the main rotor disc in the desired direction. C. Varying the pitch of the tail rotor blades. The correct answer is C. In a hovering helicopter equipped with a tail rotor, directional control is maintained by varying the pitch of the tail rotor blades. The tail rotor counteracts the torque produced by the main rotor, preventing the helicopter from rotating in the opposite direction. By changing the pitch of the tail rotor blades, the pilot can control the thrust and direction of the tail rotor, allowing for precise control over the helicopter's heading. Adjusting the pitch of the tail rotor blades changes the amount of thrust generated, which in turn affects the yawing motion of the helicopter. Q8220. If a single rotor helicopter is in forward horizontal flight, the angle of attack of the advancing blade is A. More than the retreating blade. B. Equal to the retreating blade. C. Less than the retreating blade. The correct answer is C. In helicopter rotor systems, the angle of attack of the advancing blade, the blade moving in the same direction as the helicopters travel, is typically lower than the angle of attack of the retreating blade. This difference in angle of attack helps to compensate for the variation in airspeed experienced by the two blades during rotation, ensuring uniform lift distribution across the rotor disc and preventing dissymmetry of lift. Q8221. Main rotor blades that do not cone by the same amount during rotation are said to be out of A. Balance. B. Collective pitch. C. Track. The correct answer is C. When main rotor blades do not cone by the same amount during rotation, they are said to be out of track. Track refers to the relative position or alignment of the rotor blades as they rotate. In an ideal situation, all the blades should cone by the same amount, meaning they have the same vertical position in relation to each other as they rotate. When blades are out of track, it indicates an imbalance in the rotor system, which can lead to vibration, reduced efficiency, and potential safety issues. Proper tracking of the main rotor blades is essential for smooth and balanced helicopter operation.